Hi everyone, I wanted to shoot a quick video about some of the other stuff that has been coming up for me during this 10-day fast that I forgot to include in the other videos. Today is day 8, and I can also talk about day 7 and day 8, which in some ways day 7 I felt was pretty much like the most difficult day. And today is day 8, but it's in the morning, so I can't talk about today yet. Plus, it also comes down to a decision that I made before I did the fast and that I'm actually going to carry out. So today, when I woke up, I went and weighed myself, and I am half a pound from my goal weight for this cleanse. So because of that, I decided that I am going to finish the rest of the cleanse with some juice. Probably gonna have maybe 2 to 4 cups of juice a day. I'm still gonna make it a juice fast, not a juice feast, and I talked about that before, I think. The juice fast is when you have no more than 4 cups of juice a day. Juice feast is when you have maybe like something like 16 cups of juice, something ridiculous, and you're drinking 6 17-ounce or 16-ounce juices throughout the day, and that's what's traditionally done in the US when you're doing a juice cleanse. Anyways, so I knew that, I didn't know that I was gonna hit my goal weight, and but I knew that if I hit it, I could perhaps finish it early or modify it in some way. And my idea behind it is that I want to have some green juice because my energy the last couple of days has been horrendous. I don't know what's been happening, but I've been in bed, and when I get up and I try to do something, I just can't move. I can't move. And it's been really blocking me because I want to be able to at least take a short walk or do simple tasks around the house. And that hasn't really been a possibility, really. And when I do things, I have to take short breaks in between, which is a little difficult and time consuming, to say the least, right? So my goal is to incorporate just a little bit of calories and make the transition out of the cleanse even easier by having a little bit of calories for the next 3 days. Days 8, 9, and 10. And that should make the transition much easier for me. And it should also make it easier for me to at least do some of those simple tasks. What I've done for it is, yesterday I felt called to do 2 enemas to see if that would alleviate some of the symptoms of like feeling dizzy and feeling like I couldn't stand up for a long period of time. Another thing that's been happening, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm slurring my words, and it's been really hard for me to actually make complete words and to even give a shit about it, so I'm just like blah, 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 and like, if you understand me, good. If you don't, good, whatever, Other things that I've noticed is that my kindness and my ability to be polite and to be caring and grateful have gone way up. So I haven't been this sincere, I think, when speaking to random people, you know, when I go to buy something or whatever, and saying thank you and please and whatever. It just felt very natural for me, which is very interesting, and I did notice it because I was like, oh wow, I'm being really like nice and polite, you know. Not that I'm not regularly nice, it's just that most of the time I find that I don't give myself the chance to really take the time to really think about those things. But it felt really good, and I was doing it and it feels good. So another thing that's been happening, which is a little weird, is that my thighs kind of hurt, like where the fat is. So I have cellulite like most women, and losing the weight, I feel that now I can kind of get into the fat a little more, or the fat is kind of like melting away, or something's happening. And even if I touch my thigh, it hurts. So that's just really interesting. I don't know what is going on with that, but I've been trying to like, not even massage it, just let it be, but just pay attention to it, just to see what's going on with it. Because I want to make sure that, you know, nothing like crazy happens or anything. Another thing that keeps happening, and I mentioned this before, is the whole cotton mouth thing. Like, my mouth is like totally dry, and like I don't feel like there's like that. I mean, I feel the white film in it, but I can't see it. I keep my tongue really pink all the time, and it hasn't really built up like some people have said, but some people maybe don't have like the hygiene with their mouth that I do. I'm obsessed with like making sure that I scrub the shit out of my tongue every day. So that may be a contributing factor with that. I have found that my lower back has hurt a little bit, and that hasn't been that much of an issue for the last few months because I did some treatments with 2 different women, and my chronic back pain went away, and it's not come back in the same way. I just feel like there's a little bit of discomfort there. When I stretch and take the time to like work a little bit on my muscles, it kind of goes away. Or if I crack my back myself, it also goes away. So that's been pretty good. I feel like I've been producing a lot more wax in my ears than usual. I don't know if that's like weird or what. I've also had like this tickling in my throat, which has been a little weird. It's not like a regular tickling. I've had a desire to throw up, and I almost feel like, please throw up already, but I'm not gonna make myself throw up, because I know that if I did, I would like feel a lot of release and relief, but it's not happened yet. So the decision that I came to, like I said, is that I'm gonna be drinking. I think that's it in terms of like the symptoms, like random things. I feel, my fingers have like shrunk majorly when I like do this, which I do quite a lot because I pray, and I don't know, I have a habit of like crossing my fingers. There's like so much space. I'm like, oh, that feels nice, you know. So it's a little interesting for me. There's a lot of space there. My skin is super soft. It's like extra soft. My skin was always soft, but it's been extra soft lately. I'm trying to like think of my body and think like what other signs I've experienced or symptoms. I think that's it. So like like I said, the conclusion that I've come to is that I am gonna start drinking juice today, just a little bit. I feel I'm like 7 pounds away from my actual goal. So I had 2 levels of goals. The 112 pounds. So again, just to reiterate, I started at 125. 112 was the first goal, because that's the weight that I was before I even started getting healthy, and I always felt like I looked really good at that, and that felt like a good weight for me. I wasn't that weight for a really long time, like something like 10 years or something. And then there was the other weight goal is 105. So anywhere 100 to 105 is that goal, and that's only like 7 pounds away, which I feel that if I keep cleansing, I may very likely be able to achieve within this fast. So I'm gonna definitely keep fasting. I don't want to like break my fast before, but I do want to have some juice, and I've had really great success with juice fasts with juice feasts in the past. So juice fast would be even better. So I think that I could still achieve my goal. I'm very close, very, very, very close. And if not, like I said, I'm gonna do intermittent fasting in the form of fasting every 3 days or so until I reach my goal, and then I'm gonna start eating a super clean, healthy diet after, that is focused on also the intermittent daily fast, which I was doing for a really long time without knowing what it was called, because I was in the health colonic industry for a really long time, and what everybody would do is try to at least not eat for like 16 to 18 hours. So just give your stomach as much of a rest as possible. So I was doing that already for a long time, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem for me. I'm very excited about it, very happy to get on with it and to reach my ultimate weight goal. I already feel and look really good. I feel much lighter. I just really want to feel like I have a little bit more energy, which is why I'm doing a little bit of juice. I had never done a water fast before. Having done 4 days on it, I feel like I accomplished something major. I also think that the in-between fasts, I may do water or water and juice. Again, like no more than like 2 cups a day or something like that. So I think that it's gonna be wonderful. I can't wait. And I can't wait to share my results with you. So definitely keep an eye out. Keep watching this, because it's going to be one hell of a ride. And if you're interested in this, like I have said before, I definitely recommend the Water Fasting book by Paul Bragg, which is an amazing, wonderful book. And definitely do your own research. Don't take this as health advice in any way. I have been doing fasts for a really, really, really long time. It's been my way to like cleanse myself, to lose weight, and to keep healthy. And I had the preparation also mentally and physically to be able to do this. So you also need to do your due diligence. Don't believe everything that you're seeing on the internet, because some of the stuff out there, like as part of like keeping myself motivated, I actually went and watched some people's ways of fasting, And some stuff is just insane. Even in a book that I bought about fasting, which has really great information on it, they say that you can have coffee, and that is just insane to me. Like, you cannot have coffee on a water fast. You cannot have coffee. You can have tea, because tea doesn't stimulate your body in any way, but coffee does. So definitely do your research, because you want to make sure that you're doing the best thing for you.